Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. I'm adjusting my camera a little bit here. Today we're doing our second part of our card set using the Layers of Beauty bundle. I'm also using the Unbounded Love stamp set to use a few more sentiments. On Monday we're going to be making our holder, and it's really just one of our retired clear stamp cases. You can also purchase those online from another company if you don't have any, and then we're going to decorate it to coordinate with our cards. Plus I'll show you two more bonus cards. I won't make them, but I'll show them to you. Okay, so we are going to start with another set of, or another one of our large floral images, and we're going to blend this with our coordinating colors that we used on Thursday. So I'm just making sure that's well inked with my Memento, and then this is a big block, and making sure I get it all on here. This is a 1/4 sheet of basic white. Okay, hopefully it was all inked well. That looks good. Okay, a little bit light in that spot, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to just use a little bit of Post-it tape to hold it down. If you don't have any of this, I love this stuff. Post-it tape, it's great for holding the stuff down. It's great for masking. I just love it all. Okay, so let's get our masks in. And if you haven't watched yet our Thursday video, make sure to go back. It's the video right before this. And I'm going to do this now. I may not say everything that I said last time, so if you're missing something, go ahead and watch that last video. We're starting with, no, I can't think of the colors. This is Petal Pink. Yep. I thought about doing this in yellow and showing you some of the different ways that, different color schemes, but because my cardstock and everything was already cut, I didn't want to waste it, so I'm just going to go ahead and do them all the same, and then it will be a nice, beautiful matching set. Okay, so you can see it doesn't take long to color these. And this is Calypso Coral. Oh, shoot! Stop before I gotta change my mask. That one's gonna be a little bit darker. But you know what? That's okay. Yikes. I started that and I said, what am I doing wrong? Something's wrong. And that's what it was. I started to do that before I changed my mask. Good thing I started out light. Okay, so what I'm looking at to find the placement is the little centers of a couple of the flowers. The first two masks cover the center of those flowers, so I make sure that I get those covered. Yikes, okay. Now we do our Calypso Coral. I'm gonna have to go a little bit darker to kind of match what I did there. All right. So it's very quick, and just remember to, do it in circles with gentle pressure. Isn't that pretty? I got a little bit outside, but that's okay because we're gonna die cut this, and it's not gonna matter. Okay, now we're going with number 3, and this is where we have the centers of the flowers. So I'm making sure that the centers are showing in those little holes, and then I know I have it lined up right. These are really easy to line up. All right, and we're going to use Cajun Craze for the centers. Doing a little lighter Cajun Craze on the, I want dark in the centers, but a little bit lighter on the flowers. Well, let's get that up. Okay, isn't that pretty? I am loving that. Sometimes I get carried away with my masks. Okay, now we're going to do our flowers. That's number 5. I'm not ready for that. This is 4. Let's see. I need right here. Okay, you just got to get it kind of oriented in the right direction, and then it's very easy to get it kind of fine-tuned. Just want all the black showing on our leaves. Okay, that looks perfect. And then I'm using Old Olive. I might have enough ink on here. We're doing just a very light coat of Old Olive. Just gently, with gentle pressure in circles. Now, if you're doing this and you're not die cutting it, you want to be a little extra careful on the edges so you don't go off the edges, because that, you don't want that. Okay. Let's see. I feel like I turned these upside down is what happened. Yep. Okay, now we're going to line up, and I'm looking at these over here and these over here. If I can get a couple points aligned, the rest of it will usually fall right into place. All right, now I'm going to go a little bit darker on this one. I did it again. I went too dark on that one. That was not my intent. Can't take it back though. You can always put more color on. You can't take it off. That's okay. We're just gonna have a dark leaf right there. Maybe I can get it straight on the 3rd time around. Okay. Beautiful. Even though I went over this one, it's a little bit dark, you can see, it still looks really nice. Okay, now we are going to die cut this. And I'm going to grab our large die. And just kind of finagle this so it cuts out the flowers. I'm just really looking at these 3 points right here to make sure it's lined up, and then adhere that down so it doesn't shift. Look at how chewed up. I don't even have a dog and that looks chewed up. It's just years and years of use. Okay, get that peeled off. All right, that looks perfect. All right, let's bring in all of our pieces here. So I am using a Petal Pink card base. Now I think on Friday we did one going landscape. This one we're going to do portrait style. I have a piece of white that I'm going to adhere to this basic gray. Just like that. And I have another strip using our Country Woods designer paper. And I'm going to adhere this to the left side of the white. So we still have that gray all the way around. Then I have a piece of our silver trim. This comes in a pack with gold and silver. I'm just grabbing some Scotch tape. You can use your seal, you can use tear and tape, you use whatever your heart desires. For taping my ribbon down, I like Scotch tape. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I need to take my ribbon off, and it's nice and easy with the Scotch tape. and it doesn't leave it sticky normally. I say normally. Okay, let's adhere this down. Come on. Boy, that's messy. Okay. This is, I'm going to be honest, this is a working craft room. This is not for show. There's a lot that's going on in here. Okay, I'm going to pop this up with all my bits and pieces left over from my dimensionals. Oh, I'll put one there. Yeah, I'll put one in the middle to support it. I love it when I get all my edges used up and I can throw a sheet away. I don't know, that just gives me joy for some reason. What about the rest of you? Do you feel like a sense of accomplishment when you've used a whole sheet of dimensionals and then the edges and then you can throw it away? That's what it feels like to me. Okay, so I'm laying it right here, and it kind of goes past that gray, which is a really fun look. So I'm going with that. And then I die cut a little, here it is, a little banner from the Stylish Shapes dies. And I'm going to use sentiments from the Unbounded Love set. And I'm doing a sympathy card with this. So I'm doing with sympathy. And you could use basic gray if you wanted, or I'm just using Memento. And then the sentiment says, my heart goes out to you. And that's nice and small, so you can write a personal note if you want. So far we've done sympathy and anniversary. I like to do a variety of things, especially things that people need. And then put it in the fun little gift box. We always need anniversaries. We always need sympathy cards. Always need birthday. I mean, there's just, you know, like 6 or 7 things you always need, and then you don't have to run out and buy one. Okay, I'm bringing in my In Color Gems again, and I'm using the Peach Pie because it looks so nice with the, it goes perfectly with the Petal Pink. All right, I'm just gonna do two bigs and a small. I'm gonna do one more. No, I'm gonna use a small there because I don't have a lot of space. You could also put this up a little higher if you wanted, but I'm trying to show as much of the flowers as I can. And that is it. Isn't that beautiful? But so quick, so easy. And if you look, and I'll bring in Thursday's projects, the base layers are the same size. We have just turned one around this way, and I used a whole designer paper for here, and here I'm just using a touch because this really covers most of the right side of this card. So using the same dies for our labels, and then the same stamps and colors, but they're both just beautiful cards, but they look really nice together as a set. So on Monday, I'm going to show you 2 more cards. I'm not going to make them, but I'll show them to you. And then I'm going to make our little holder. So make sure to check back then. Placing an order this month, if you place an order for at least $35 before tax and shipping and include the host code for September, I'll send you a set of our card kit projects for next week. And then orders of $50 or more will also get a pack of embellishments. So hope you enjoyed today's projects, and I will see you back here on Monday. All right, bye-bye.